Hey y'all, it is Erin Bird here, and I'm coming live today from one of my favorite, actually, preschool locations that I still teach class in. Yes, I still teach some classes. I teach one morning a week on Wednesdays, and I go in different centers on Wednesday mornings because those are my absolute favorites and I just don't want to give them up. So if you're joining me, say, hey, Erin, let me know that you're here. Even if you come in on the replay, I want to know. I'm a little sweaty. I just got done teaching, which I know y'all have been there. So today I wanted to continue on talking about creating calm in the classroom amongst the chaos. So I wanted to talk really about giving you some tips on this building. There we go. Okay. So if you're joining me, say, hey, Erin, what's up? Let me know that you're here. I hope that we continue to have okay connection through this, but it's episode number 22 of the Expand Your Preschool program in 2019, 30 tips in 30 days. And today we are continuing on how to create calm within your classroom. And so I thought, what a better way than to come live here from one of the schools that I actually teach classes in. So I apologize, the lighting isn't great, or is it? I might be echoing, but that's okay, right? We're gonna get through this. So I want to talk about creating some calm. So the first thing, hey Michelle, I'm so glad that you're here. So I want to talk about tips on transitions. So here's the thing. We all know that whether you're having transition inside your studio from one class to another, there could be chaos, right? Because you have one group of students coming out and another group coming in, and sometimes it just creates chaos, right? Especially if you don't have a lot of space. So there's ways to work around that, number one. And some of us don't have the luxury of staggering classes a lot because of our space constraints. And so it's really classes are back to back and you have one go out and one come in and it could be chaos, right? So we have to formulate ways of how do we control that chaos? Well, whether you're inside a studio or you're here on location at a daycare or preschool, one of the things that I drill into my preschoolers, 2-year-olds even, y'all, they all get it down. And it's something that takes consistency, it takes repetition. But if you do this every single time at the beginning and the end of class, you will get control amongst the chaos of the transition. So I want to give you a couple little tips today and how to do that. So one of the fantastic ways that we do that is actually I have all my friends line up in one single file line. Now you're thinking, Erin, yeah, easier said than done. But truth be told is when we do this over and over and over again, it actually becomes ingrained in them in second nature. And they know as soon as they see Miss Erin's face or any of my other teachers' faces, they know that they need to get in line. So how do we train them to get in line? So one of the really the funnest ways to train them is this. I say, we're going to be a choo-choo train. What does that mean to us? That means that our tummies all need to face Miss Erin. And we're going to take and we're going to put our hands just gently on our friend's shoulders right in front of us. We're not pulling on their neck. We're just barely touching their shoulder. And then, of course, my conductor voice comes on and I say, all aboard. I don't say that until we are ready to go. So everyone's holding onto their friend's shoulders right in front of them. And we say, all aboard. And we walk in step in time. Chugga, 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 chugga. And I might freeze if someone's getting a little astray or breaking our train. Correct them. I might say choo choo as soon as they all get back together. And yes, this takes some time. Of course it does. But by doing this every single time, you will get them to line up with ease. And when you have them in single file lines, whether they're coming in or they're going out, you create space, you create calm. You have a system and a strategy to get them in and out of your class without it getting crazy, without your line all of a sudden becoming a crowd, without wondering, oh my gosh, where did Susie go, right? Because she decided she wanted to go this way. The other key to this is that my eyes are never off those students. That means I am walking backwards to make sure my two eyes are always on those students. Always. Whether I'm in class, whether I'm walking from a classroom to another classroom, my eyes are 100% on those children because safety is first. And if I have my back to those children, I do not know what's going on, right? I don't know what's going on. So my eyes are always on those children no matter what. When I'm there we go. Okay, I'm going to finish this up because it doesn't want me to be on here today. So my eyes are always on those children. So think about how many times your eyes might not be on those friends, right? How many times are they not on those friends? So I want to make sure that your priority is safety always. And safety means your eyes are on them. You only have them for a short amount of time. And so we want to make sure that you know what they're doing at all times, whether you're grabbing props, whether you're changing music, whether you're walking to and from class. Your eyes are always on them because safety is always first. So do you do that? Do you line your students up in a choo-choo train? Do you have them walk single file in and out of class, whether it's a studio or in a center? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Or if this is something that you're thinking, yeah, I could totally implement this and it can help create calm in our classroom. And then I'll give you a little tip too. These preschoolers will get this down and you can add the choo-choo train inside of choreography and a dance for them in the recital. And the parents think it's the most amazing thing ever. So you got a twofer, a 2-for-1. One, we created calm, and 2, you've got choreography for your dance. So what do you think, y'all? I'm going to leave you there. I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll be back for episode number 23, y'all. I'll be back for episode number 23, and we will continue on with a few tips and how to really create structure inside your classroom that works every single time. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a fantastic day. Bye, friends.